Greetings everyone, and Great here of another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn on the right side as the, I've completely lost my train of thought. As the Warlock, we have Knight IRL. Spawn on the right as his teammate, as the Tech Marine, we have KCM. On the other Tech Marine, we have a foreign name, and as the War Boss, we have a foreign name. We got the Scout Squads engaging, got the Scout Squad and Tech Marine up here. Over here, boys are pushing way forward with the War Boss now. There is the Warlock in this region. Over here, the Tech Marine is engaging the Tech Marine. Tech Marine does find some cover there. The other Tech Marine's behind some heavy cover as well. Light cover and heavy cover, but the Tech Marine here does fall back. Got Tech Marine squads falling on both sides. But the red Tech Marine here does have a second scout squad. Shooters and the War Boss are advancing forward, trying to get some good damage there. And now got the Guardian Squad getting some damage on the War Boss. Howling Benches are soft retreating away. War Boss now charging forward, trying to tie up the Guardian Squad from melee. They do get inside the garrison behind. One of them, however, does get hacked apart. Got the Tech Marine and Tech Marine advancing down south, but it's not here to support the Guardian Squad there. Guardian Squad could potentially be wiped out. We'll see another melee hit there. Does lose another model, but looks like they took less damage than I expected. And over here we got the Tech Marine and the Tact Marine engaging the Tactical Marine Squad. Scout Squad trying to capture this requisition point here. We've got this Scout Squad here trying to stop them. We got a cast there, getting some good hit there on the shooters. Warlock's now soft retreating away from that cast, after that cast. Now we've got the Warlock, or War Boss now advancing forward. They're just getting some damage across the line. They are behind some heavy cover as well. And the War Boss destroyed the heavy cover that shooters were trying to use. And these ones are not behind heavy cover as well. Let's get inside the garrison with both squads there. One shooter squad is severely wounded. The Howling Mages do get forced back. Let's get a stomp there. And the Warlock will not be able to deal with the garrison. Do now Guardian Weapon team to come forward. War Boss getting some good engagement there onto these shooters, onto the Guardian Squad. And both boys do get out of the garrison. It's a long retreat path there. The War Boss did not crush this terrain there. And I've got the War Boss now upgraded with a relatively rare upgrade, the Enhanced Custom Shootout, which also gives him a shooting good ability there, which is a pinpoint stun. However, the War Boss needs to fall back sooner rather than later. I do believe he retains his melee damage, so he should still be decent in melee. Does get a stomp there, knocking back the Howling Banshees. Warlock's trying to engage these forces, and the boys are with the Burners are engaging. Got two shotgun squads here hitting these power generators. And up north, we've got this Scout Squad following them back. Multiple power generators on the field. Looks like the blue Tech Marine does pull out 3 squads of scouts, which actually is quite a large number. Trying to go for another power generator there, not focusing down immediately. Shooters not pushing forward, trying to get some good damage there. Tactical Marine Squad on the high ground as well. Looks like Warlock's going for a pair of Guardian Weapon teams there, and we've got some big shooters to pull out on the field. Gets good damage there. Both the Scout Squads are falling back. Now got the Tactical Marine Squad, and the Scouts knocking back the Tech Marine. And we've got a Flamer upgraded on the Tactical Marine Squad. One generator is currently up and going. The other one's being cooked down. Does take up the Tactical Marine or Tech Marine there. Got Guardians and Shooters, or Guardians and Howling Banshees advancing forward. I'm getting all my words mixed on up. And now I got the War Boss now leveled up. We got the old structure now being garrisoned. Does shut down the face of the Tech Marine. Tactical Marine Squad still inside the garrison. If the Flaming gets raised the Howling Banshees or the Guardian Squad, it would do some good work there. Tech Marine does get inside of the garrison as well, trying to hack apart the garrison. Ooh, Plasma Grenade there. Did some good damage. Needs a full withdrawal. Howling Banshees do full withdrawal as well.
The shots came from that direction.
Adding warp generator.
Got these scouts pushing forward. Both of them upgraded sergeants as well. One just missing a model. And now I've got a scout sniper deployed out on the field for red. Relatively rare item to see. Over here, the war boss does get some damage there and does fall back now. War boss does fall back. Got the shooters here, burners, or more shooters, and got the burners here. Got a wave of generators now deployed on the field for red. They're going highly aggressive in power generators. It's still being built now, so that is very, very aggressive. And now got a transfer sentry gun here, but it's being flanked by a tactical marine squad here. Tactical marine in the region as well, not firing away. He's some damage there on the scout squad. Scout sniper now trying to fire some shots there. Let's see if a knockback there by the warlock, and both scout squads are falling back. Burners pushing way forward as well. And we do got a flamethrower now loaded up onto the tactical marine squad inside the garrison. Burner squad does get suppressed there. Scout squad maybe trying to eye a shotgun blast. It does use the incendiary ability there from the immolator upgrade for the warlock. Howling Mix is pushing way forward. We do have the tactical marine squad receiving a bit of damage there. Tactical marine squad does go down. The war boss will go over there and pick him up, or you have to use resources for it. I don't think the war boss is nearby. It's somewhat nearby. It'd be hard to still get him. War boss does his first fire ability there with one of the shooters. Just being forced him back. Scout squad advancing forward with a critical grenade. Here's some shotgun blast there. Got these scouts pushing forward. They eventually will see these power generators there. We'll give them some good power there, or we could try destroying it. War boss does find a good hit there on the guardian weapon team. It does fall back in now. Shotgun blast now hitting the scout squad there. Scout squad soft turning away. But these generators are always green. Guardian squad, guardian weapon team pushing way forward. The scout squad is eyeing to capture the point. We've got the two shotgun squads pushing way forward. Tactical marine squad here, maybe eyeing to decapture the central point. It looks like they're going to try to capture it for their own devices. Scout sniper down to one last model there. We'll need to fall back sooner rather than later. Now I've got tier 3 being researched by the war boss as well as his tactical marine ally. And now this power generator does go knocked out as well. Got blast to force back that tactical marine squad. Got a good cast there by the warlock. Warlock maybe eyeing for another cast there. Yeah, it does use the immolate ability. A lot of good damage there. Does use the press fire ability there onto the Howling Banshees. Still a lot too much force right here. Slug's not trying to forward, shooters are trying to fire away. Howling Banshees do fall back nice and early. And the Warlock does get some good damage there. The Howling Banshee does keep on out there, but barely. Grenade has been thrown, multiple grenades have been thrown, both of them have missed.
Adding support structure. Strategic location spotted. I've gained their attention.
Scout sniper not fully reinforced. Does receive a cast there.
For the crossroad.
And up north, we do got this scout squad trying to capture this point. How the scout squad is trying to say no to them. It's good damage there on the Guardian squad there. And there goes that Guardian squad entirely. So now the Warlock has no source of repairs at the moment. He is going for tier 2 now. Oh, got a lot of grenades there. We've got stick bombs deployed on the field. Trying to go set up the head Guardian weapon team again. Does just put some shooter there, not stunning the primary gun there, and does take out the Guardian weapon team there thanks to the custom shooter. Now we've got a plasma cannon being deployed on the field as well. Plasma cannon should be very effective. Oh, this Tech Marine did lose his Tactical Marine squad. You can see it more farther to the right. Do not have the tier 2 being researched by the Tech Marine, and now we do also have the Fire Dragon squad being deployed on out as well. Marine squad has seen a bit of fire there. A pair of grenades have been thrown. There's some damage there. I got the Howling Banshee there, hacking apart that power generator. Multiple power generators going down. Stick Bomb's not trying to respond to it. Scout Sniper falling back as well. And Plasma Cannon Devastator does fire a miss there. And looks like the Scout Sniper does escape on out there. Next Plasma Cannon Devastator shot does not actually fire there. Looks like stun grenades do come out on those Howling Banshees, but looks like they largely missed. Stick Bomb's trying to engage these Howling Banshees. Looks like the game forced them back. Another wave of power generators being pulled on out. I've got a squad of fire dragons here, and these orc generators are still captured. Plasma Cannon Devastator finds a deadly hit there on the Scout Squad, and the rest of them is getting annihilated. He does annihilate that Scout Squad there. Almost received another Plasma Cannon Devastator shot into himself. Let's take out multiple power generators there. The point is not being deactivated as well. Oh, and over here, I did not realize what's going on. Do you know how the war boss has prepared with the trophy rack? And it was like the orc forces are falling back as well.
The enemy has destroyed.
It has been deactivated there. Plasma Cannon Devastator firing a shot over here. Oh, it gets a direct hit on his buddy's stick bombs. Fire Dragons upgrade the X-Arc leader. No, the Dragon skill immunity, so no knockback in immunity there, and seizure warning.
They dance the warriors dance now.
And now the Fire Squad, Dragon Squad is falling back. Got these Tactical Marine Squads advancing forward, being upgraded with plasma guns. We got the Dreadnought being pulled out as well for the Tech Marine. Does get a snipe shot there from the Tech Marine's Mastercraft Bolter. It's direct hit there on the Scout's shotgun as well. The Tech Marine also been upgraded to Singham armor. Then the fire shot there. This Tech Marine does go down. And this Plasma Cannon Devastator does receive a grenade there. Almost gets annihilated by it. Fallen shots made, taken out. It says another model there. And that one will escape out as little as 6 health. That Dreadnought now pushing its way forward. We do got this Scout Sniper gain some shots in as well. And we do got 2 stick bombers now deployed on the field. Those are a pair of frag grenades there. Scout Sniper does avoid them. Why are there 2 stick bombs? Got 2 stick bombers. As well as a Falcon now being deployed on the field. Remember as well, he does not have near source of repairs other than from his teammate. Warboss now turning forward, trying to get some good hits there onto this Fire Dragon squad. Got some Fire Dragon squad now on the field. Now the Warboss is seeing a bit of damage there. Warboss is now falling back. Got the shooters advance forward with some stick bombers.
Our howling banshees have howled their last.
We can hear you.
Scouts pushing away forward here. We do have the Tactical Marine Squad trying to recapture this power generator. And now the Hound is charging forward. Grenade there. There's a grenade there onto the Tactical Marine Squad. Tactical Marine Squad make it wiped on out. Get some good damage there. Dreadnought getting some good damage as well. Tactical Marine Squad will escape on out with at least 60 health remaining. And now this Dreadnought seeing Elias can fire from the heavy cannon Devastator. You now have a tank buster here getting a direct there on the Falcon, almost taking him out. And go for some follow-up shots there. Warlock does take out the stick bomb there. The tank buster Howard does take out the Falcon as well. The stick bomb squad is falling back as well. And goes person there onto the Warlock now. Warlock himself may go down. The Warboss is going for his own smash. Tank buster barrage right there. Rolls a miss, however. Power generators does get some good damage there on these power generators. Looks like all those power generators do go down. And these points are now captured up by nobody, but Blue's going to be recapturing them up. Animation now being pushed on the front line. A deadly hit there onto the fire generators there. No knockback immunity on them. Scout Sniper could finish them off. Nope, does fall back. And the Halimax do force back to the Plasma Cannon Devastator. The May get him wiped out does wipe him out there.
Our scream, the last they ever heard. So they resist us. Say what is needed.
As it was foreseen.
Another fire truck squad being pulled out by the Warlock. All players still on tier 2. We got the Howlnix hacking part of this power generator.
So they resist us.
Now the scout squad's pushing forward. Howlnix receiving a bit of fire there. Tactical Marine squad soft stream way. This second Marine has currently no upgrades. Warboss has the same upgrades. So does the Warlock. So now the Warlock's going for the Cloak of Shadows. I believe it allows you to cloak up a nearby unit. This second Marine will get annihilated.
Adding support structure.
English is pushing way forward. Got a lot of forces here. The Warboss not charging forward, trying to get some quick damage on in. Not gonna slow, trying to tie up these forces as well. These forces do fall all back.
Our allied soldiers died.
Ooh, and that was a different weapon there. Now, that is actually Witchblade Coronos, which does give them that ability there. As also got the Cloaking Shadows. Yep, infiltrates as reduces their damage, as well as increases max health and energy regen and max energy. Tactical Marine Squad now seeing a bit of fire there. The Scout Sniper does find a shot there onto the Warlock. There's fire into the cast there, and the Scout Sniper will likely get overwhelmed. Does fall back in time. Now got tier 3 being researched by both by the Tech Marine and by the Warboss. Down south, we've got stick bombers pushing way forward. Tank busters can fire their barrage. Does lose one of the stick bombers, and they are falling back now. Tank busters making soft pretty well. The Warboss now charging forward. A lot of these fire dragons there. Got Tank busters now being forced on back. Let's get decent cast there. The Warboss is forced back both the fire dragons, and all these forces are falling back for the Warlock.
Strategic locations, an ally has secured a power node.
Stick bombers does get some good damage there.
Adding support structure. We are losing a requisition. Enemy soldiers approach. It shall be done.
Let's get a snipe shot there on the Warboss, suppressing him. Warboss is nearly down, so he does fall back there. The Signum armor does grant him access to a marked target ability. You've not got a squad of tank busters and shooters pushing forward. Let's get suppress fire there on one of those squads there. Burning squad trying to advance. Got the mortar squad raining on in, getting some great damage there, as well as knockback. Scout squad streaming on in, Howling Banshees and the Warlock charging in as well. This player's just getting way overwhelmed.
The sky to safety, Banshees.
Now we do have an orbital strike being put on field. A very, very nasty orbital strike there. I think this shooter squad will be annihilated. This other one may get annihilated as well. Nope, the Knob does survive there. And Knob, this one does get pushed on forward, but does have the squad still alive. Nope, he does lose that shooter squad there. As far as our currently getting suppressed as well. The Warboss has a bit of requisition to work around with. His teammates also gone for tier 3. Not a lot of resources to work around with him though. Good attack there. Tech Marine squad receiving a bit of fire from the fire dragons. And this scout squad or tactical Marine squad is being forced on back.
In haste. Our howling banshees have howled their last.
Alright, grenades there. Could have been stick bombs. But here, scout squads. Ooh! Scout snipers getting annihilated. Here, more grenade hits. I have no idea where they're being thrown at.
From here, we may control the flow of battle.
Adding warp generator. The foe seeks to
Over here, the
deprive us of
Burden
vital
Squad does get
resources.
forced back to these forces.
One of our generators is under attack.
And maybe been tick busts, not stick bombs. I'll find this barrage there. He put hits there on these generators that he actually built himself.
Prepare to lead your systems.
Tactical Marine Squad
Generator
and
operational.
Tactical Marine Squad advancing on forward. We do, of course, have one upgraded plasma guns. Both of them upgraded plasma guns. Got now the handling base pushing forward, being upgraded with the X-Arc leader. I got these forces up in melee. Now we got the War Boss being forcing back. We now got another orbital strike being pulled out on the field. He must have had so many red points if he gets 2 orbital strikes pulled out on the field like that. Wait. Or was that his teammate's orbital strike there? That had to have been Blue's orbital strike again.
Moving to cover.
We got multiple commando squads being pulled on the field. This Tech Marine does not have a whole lot on the field at the moment. He needs to go perhaps for Terminators at this point in time. Tech Marine does go down now. We do now have a Predator tank being pulled out on the field for the Tech Marine. Both War Boss and the Tech Marine are down. War Boss or Commando Squad trying to get some good hits there. Does force back the Warlock. A lot of forces trying to push it forward. This one has been active, is still active for red. Burn Squad does fall back now. Scout Squads do throw some grenades on the high ground. Doesn't get any knockbacks there. One of the Scout Models went flying off the distance there. Good knockback, suppressive fire barrage there from the Commando Squad. One the Shooter Squad does fall back. Tank Buster Squad does fall back. That's not Tank Busters. He lost the Tank Busters as well, as with the other Stick Bombers. Tactical Marine Squad trying to burn these forces now. We've got the Predator tank now up on the field. Only thing he needs to upgrade was extra armor. Gets good damage there. We've got the Circus Squads pushing forward against good damage there on the Tactical Marine Squads.
Strategic location spotted. Our camouflage.
Ranger Squad camouflaging around. We do got,
The enemy has 100
let's see,
points
what
remaining.
red points do we see? The blue Tech Marines almost at max out red points again for another orbital strike.
We are losing a victory objective.
Got the Scout Squad knocking back the Slugger Squad there. Of course, these Fire Dragons do have knockback immunity, so the Commando Squads can't knock them back. We do have the Predator Squad. Predator trying to engage his forces. Of course, the 2 Fire Dragons there getting great falling to the rear armor there. Whichway Coronos gets a good hit there. Artifact's just trying to soft bring them back. Shooter Squad just capturing the VP. And this VP will likely be decaptured as well. Marines charging forward, no upgrades onto him. Webway Gate does go down there. I think that's all truck being put on the field. Oh no, that's a
What do you require?
warp throw ability there.
Our purpose is one.
Tech Marine may go down again. Where's the down War Boss? The War Boss is down right there, so it could be recovered by the Tech Marine. Operation now trying to chop up that Predator tank there. Does fall back away from the Commando Squads. Now the Howling Fisher Squad does fall back now. We got these Fire Dragons pushing way forward, trying to get some good engagements.
We will stand support structure.
And there's Tactical Marine Squads trying to stop this power point from being activated. Over here, the Shooter Squad is trying to capture this requisition point. These Fire Dragons currently camouflaged.
What do you require?
No longer camouflaged. And I've got the Webway Assembly push way forward as well. Loaded. Wait. Did the Space Marines, Tech Marines forces just come out the Webway gate? Apparently. Good to do now. The Rangers gain some good damage. I hear the Predator tank gains pace there onto the last can Devastator. Last can Devastator trying to set up on melee range. And now got a Land Raider Demon being put on the field for the other Tech Marine. That Tech. Oh, got rocks raining on in. Annihilates his own forces right there. The other Tech Marine does down to 2 scouts and 1 Tactical Marine squad. Did lose that Devastator there. Warp Throw does get cast. Predator tank still some health there. Global Repair has been activated. He could be upgraded to the last game, which is the Land Raider Redeemer. Now these fire drones try and push him forward and get some good damage there onto the Land Raider. He also can still be repaired up by the Tech Marine himself. Howling Banshee squad seems to fire there. Speaking of which, the Tech Marine does go down right there. War Boss is still on the field. Does shout and sort of miss the shooter squad there. Squad and the Banshees get knocked down by the Commander squad. I've got the Scout squad moving forward. Not a lot of help on the Predator tank at the moment. Does get a nice hit there. And there goes the Predator tank there. The Scout squad not falling back. We've seen a bit of fire there. Does get knocked down out. And we've got the Tech Marine being knocked out as well.
The foe approaches our holdings.
The Tech Marine is down to 1 Scout squad. You got another Tech Marine squad being pulled out on the field by the other Tech Marine. Senior Council was cancelled, going for the D cannon. Now Land Raider Redeemer is not, the Land Raider Redeemer is not pushing forward. He does have 2 gigantic flamethrowers there. Got another orbital strike being pulled on out by trying to go for the retreat stuff. That's not a retreat back to the Orc forces. There's actually grenade launcher ability there. The Orc force is now starting to fall back. It should be safe from the orbital strike. It was not on this retreat path there. Raiders getting some shots there as well. These forces are falling back. Red is down to 41 tickets. Blue has a little less than 200. Warboss now trying to pick up the Tech Marine. And the Land Raider is still pushing way forward. Not any anti-vehicle here. Though the Commando squads do have a pair of missile launchers from the Knob leader. That's about it. Warboss needs the Power Claw research. Looks like he does not have the Power Claw being researched at the moment. But it's there. Commando squads are both firing away against the Land Raider. This Land Force still seems to fire there. Man hits there with the Knob leader over here, forcing back the Tactical Marine squads. Land Raider Redeemer may actually go down. He's not paying attention. He does lose the Land Raider Redeemer, not really accomplishing all too much. Needs some reinforcements there. The Orc has plenty of reposition for that. Needs a little bit more power. His teammate has 2 Tactical Marine squads there. He could upgrade the newer one to Stern Guard veterans. Warboss. Wait. The Warboss just reinforce these squads? What does the Warboss have to make them reinforce squads? I'm not sure what actually calls that ability there. Warp Throw has been activated, does grab some of the force there, and now there's the Eldritch Storm. He does do a nice split there. No, that's D-Can, not the Eldritch Storm. D-Can's on the high ground, trying to fire some shots there. May find another shot over here, but does not just get another shot there. Though the Tech Marine does try to go for a trench detection gun, unsuccessful. The command squad being put out by the Warboss now. Tech Marine is still up and live. The trench detection gun needs to be cancelled. Tech Marine is now fully withdrawing. Fire do fall back now. Tactical Marine squads are advancing to the high ground, and the Warboss does clear up the high ground as well. Now the base is still in the region there, gains good damage from the shooters. And on the Commando squad. The Commando squad needs to fall back, and the Howling Banshee fully get wiped out. You now have another Land Raider being pulled on the field, as well as a plasma cannon by the other Tech Marine. Both of Blue players have a lot of requisition. I think Blue's the Warlock's eyeing for a Avatar War.
We are losing a requisition point to the enemy. has gained control of a victory point.
This second marine has been upgraded with a melter gun. The other second marine is still unupgraded. The war boss needs to perhaps get some armor out. Probably be a good idea to go for heavy armor. Even just spiky bits would hurt, as that goes on a small amount of health and health regen. War boss does fall back there. Second marine squad pushing forward, and another cannon shot there. Push on forward. We got the fire drinkers getting some good damage onto the tech marine. Now the war boss. War boss is down quite a bit of health. Level 8 warlock on the field. Level 8 tech marine. 6 tech marine. Level 8 war boss there. Good decannon shot there onto the shooters. And there's a lot of fire drinkers there. Good wounded. There's maybe a plasma cannon devastator. Yeah, plasma cannon devastator right deployed up there. Another one being put out over here. The shooter squad needs to fall back. Red team needs to make sure nothing goes down. Decan does fall back as well. Red team just has to make sure they don't get captured against them. They only have 16 tickets remaining. Now got another land raider on the field. The plasma cannon devastator now seeing a bit of fire as well. War boss tracking forward as well. I'm not sure what ability that was, but he does get forward reinforcements there. Plasma cannon devastator firing a shot off there. Gets a good hit. He's supposed to fall back. The orcs now in full retreat. Plasma cannon devastator is trying to hold the line. Got the scout squad being forced back. The central VP is still secured up by red. No player has enough red points for a nuke, but red tech marine is pretty close. But blue and both the blue players have a good amount of red points as well. Do not got the Avatar War being pulled out by the Warlock player. And once again, Lander Raider proceeds to push way forward in this region. Final squad's getting some damage there. This one's not up at the knob leader at the moment. War boss now engaged as well. Good damage there. We got the Tech Marine retreating back to the Land Raider. Trying to pair it up with combat, maybe. Maybe use the red post help to get the global repairs active. War boss needs to start hitting that Tech Marine. He is knocking it back with the special attacks, that's for sure. Over here, got the Tech Marine over here trying to hold the line. Tactical Marine squad is even bit damage there. Tech Marine's falling back. Plasma cannon devastator trying to find a flanking shot. There is the Wishbone Coronos ability. It does fire a shot there, getting good knockback through the cover. And now the Plasma cannon devastator needs to fall back. Land Raider Crusader being paired up by scout squads there. Very, very wounded. War boss is down all forces. Red just used a lot of, the Red Tech Marine has used a lot of, red points there. Could have been an orbital strike here that missed. The Warlock has enough, red points for a nuke as well. Oh, there's a nuke. He should have, over here would have been a bit too close. It looks like the War Boss is down and out of the game. There's no energy coming to pull out on heavy units, so you can only pull out shooters and sluggers. It looks like the other Tech Marines are sort of sitting there as well. No, there's Eldritch Storm onto his teammate's Land Raider. I think the War Boss should have been upgraded into vehicle melee a long time ago. The Power Claw just to engage the various heavy assets they've been fighting against. And that's going to be the end of the replay. You can see they're counting down quite quickly now. This is Anna Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.